Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby and here we go yet again for the second show of your Tuesday. It's been a busy old day so far actually. I feel like we got through a lot in Wake Up Call earlier on. A little bit later on tonight you've got Launch Party where we're going to be getting all glittery. We've got loads of glitter paste on that show to bring to you, plus loads more. This is a masterclass though where we attempt to help you with a particular line of product. In this instance, in this show, we're going to be talking about cardstock. We're also going to be looking at adhesives. We're also going to be looking at vellum. So it's a great show to pick up loads of deals because we've got loads of fantastic deals to bring to you. But it's also a great show to ask those questions. If there's something that you want to know, if there's something if you want to know in general, you can ask us. But specifically, cardstock, paper, adhesives, vellum. If you need some ideas, you can ask away. We're basically here at your service over the course of the next couple of hours. Also over on the website, must just mention before we get cracking that it is Totally Tiffany, £10, $10 Tuesday. Yeah, so there's loads of great deals. A lot of the deals, I have to say, have already been snapped up by you guys. There were some sensational deals. There was the Pen Palace earlier on this morning for a tenner, which is just unheard of. But there's still some great deals there. Some the storage cases are there. I know there was a Lois tote earlier on, various buddy bags. Have a look. Click on that section on the website. You'll also there be able to see our outlet sale as it continues. We'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time. Let's say the biggest and most important hello, though, to the lady over the other side of the studio who's going to be taking this masterclass. It is the one and only Michelle Masterclass McCarthy.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the bow is back. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit cold, if I'm being honest with you. A lot of you eagle-eyed viewers will have spotted I'm not wearing the usual waistcoat today. I've opted for the jumper.
It's very cold today. We've got snow apparently due. Is it this weekend?
No way.
It's funny because I was getting an ink pad in Wake Up Call and I looked up and I looked out the window and I was like, oh my God, it's snowing. And then realised it's our pretend window.
Hang on a minute. That's not a real window.
Did you not know?
No, well, no, you've shattered all my illusions now.
I know.
It is supposed to start snowing here at 5 o'clock, apparently. We've got a, let's get this right, a yellow weather warning for snow. That was a big one, look at that. Whoa. Yep. Johnny, it's a deep one, that, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're here, we're very excited. It's all things... What a start to a show, ever professional. Yeah, so we are here for the next couple of hours. Get those questions and comments in. Superstar Susie on the social says, one for the snort jar, Michelle. £1 in the snort jar. Get it in there. It was a beauty. Maybe £5 in the snort jar for that one. Yeah, we've got Superstar Susie on the socials. Few hellos then. Sarah Brown says, hello again, Michelle and Ben. Hello to all my crafty friends back for more fun with Michelle and the not so real Ben. Yes. Sending hugs to you all. Ben, check your crafters page. I've seen it. I've seen Zara there. She still doesn't believe, does she? From that video you sent me, she still doesn't believe. If she's watching, let me know and maybe I can... I don't know. I don't know what I can do to prove my realness. Donna Yamsin saying good morning from chilly Florida. Laura Simmons says, it's faux Ben. No, I'm real Ben. It's real Ben. I'm really here. Michelle poked me earlier. I'm a real person. I'm a real boy. Jeffrey Langley says, happy Tuesday, Ben and Michelle. Michelle, Ben, and the super and fabulous CTV crew from New Hampshire. We've got Johnny and James in the gallery today. You've got a hello and a woo. It's Double J in the gallery today. Special thanks for Susie for taking care of us, says Jeffrey. Christy Mahoney says, hello again, everyone. Loving the Ben and Michelle Day. I love you both. Inspire me, Michelle, says Christy Mahoney. Yeah, if there's anybody who's going to look forward to this show when it comes to card and paper, it is Christy Mahoney. Thank you as well for the pictures that you took in the last show. Obviously, you've seen that I've nicked them. Wendy Meyer says, hi everyone, it's super cold here in Oregon. The sunrise is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Do you know what? I always wanted to go, I don't know why, but I always wanted to go and visit Oregon when I was little. It just sounded like a really cool place in North America. But anyway, glad to know it's good in Oregon today. Laura Simmons joins us from Seattle, saying Michelle needs a tiara like Becky. Apparently. I
think I need a crown.
Yeah, well, I suppose if Becky's going to have a tiara, you ought to have the crown. Ben McCarthy joins us. Afternoon, Ben. What?
When I said I think I need a crown, Tracy went to me, you need a witch's hat.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
I'm not offended at all.
Betsy Street Black says, good morning from Houston, Texas. Looking forward to this masterclass. And Jeffrey Langley says, no joking, we have snow flurries here in New Hampshire this morning. Stay safe wherever you are if you've got snow and stay in and watch us. That's what you need to do. Carolyn Wilson says, hello from Florida. It's chilly here today. I've got the Pro Sketch set Sheena demonstrated and it is amazing. Right. Let's keep it nice and interactive. Please can we have loads of questions in today, because that's our job really on a masterclass, is to kind of ask you guys for questions, and then if you don't send them in, then it kind of feels like we haven't done our job. So, you know, let's put Michelle through her paces over there. Come on, let's ask some questions. All right. She's doing her exercises. Let's ask some questions and make it like a proper masterclass, yeah? So come on, it's all over to you guys. No pressure on me in this show. It's up to you guys to ask the questions. You know, I'm not here to ask the questions. I'm just here to read the comments. Right, let's have a look at the limited edition Ultimate Pro Paper. This is the 3-piece collection with 108 sheets in total. This is seal proving so super popular. You can understand why when I show you. If I show you first of all the Botanic Garden. So in essence here, what you've got is 250 GSM, gorgeous pattern paper printed on this, this pearl card, and the effect that you get is absolutely knock it out of the park superb, isn't it? I mean, that is incredible.
It's amazing.
And what you're going to get is the reverse, which matches up perfectly with your A side, and you get all of these beautiful colours of the rainbow through sort of all the different seasons as far as your florals are concerned as well. So I really do think you've got like a flower for all seasons. You've got the matching B side there as well, and it's a really gorgeous pad on that pearl design card. Now, your Botanics is slightly bigger when it comes to like the illustration of the florals. Your ditzy florals, again, you've got your flowers on there, but as you can see, they're a little bit smaller, but a little bit more going on, I suppose, as far as the papers are concerned. And some of the reverse sides of these are more patterned. So you've got stripes, you've got diagonal stripes in here, you've got some squares on there as well. So actually, again, if you are looking for more sort of masculine papers, I suppose you've got them within this collection. But once again, going right throughout the seasons, you've got colours through the seasons, right across the rainbow as well. And you'll notice very cleverly, but the colours of the ditzy floral and the colours of your Botanic Gardens match up superbly. Wouldn't it be nice to go with that to have a set of block colours that you could use alongside the pattern cardstock? Oh, like we thought of everything. So you've got your rainbow card pad here, again 12 by 12, 250 GSM, all of the colours here of the rainbow matching up perfectly with all of the colours that you're going to get within the ditzy florals and your Botanic Garden. So if we line those all up side by side, you can see it's a perfect colour swatch, a perfect matching of colours there. So once you start using this one, you've got the ditzy florals and the Botanic Gardens to match up perfectly with. Should be £65 or $75, £44 or $52 is your price on that bundle. Just one of many deals that we've got for you, and we can give you a bit of a highlights reel here of some of the other great deals. Linen cardstock, something that Michelle was using earlier on this morning on Wake Up Call, and I know something which has been super duper popular, a selection of our linen cardstock. So you're getting the gorgeous linen from the Wild at Heart collection, the gorgeous linen from the Kingfisher, and also the linen selection from the fabulous Fuchsia. That is a great deal, by the way. $44.97 or $60 comes down to £32 or $40 if you are a platinum member. Also on the show, when we launched this, boy oh boy, did you guys love it. It launched with that ombre glitter cardstock. We have got the Neon Dreams available for you. So you're getting the 12 by 12. And then you're getting the 6 by 6 matching. The 6 by 6 is basically just a shrunken down version of your 12 by 12. Great price on that again today with a 10% saving, less your Club Platinum. If you are a Platinum member, it's £20 or $28. Then we bring you a selection of Centura Pearl as well. Absolutely fantastic cardstock. This, you guys know just how good our Centura Pearl is, and you get it across a whole variety of colours there, from that gorgeous red and blue through your lilac. You've got your deep purple and your baby pink and your baby blue. £15.20 Platinum or $26.40. Then we go into your Centura Pearl Metallics. Again, this is a 6-piece collection. You're going to get 10 sheets in each, hence you've got your 60 sheets there. And again, you've got a whole host of different metallic colours across that set, which should be £24, $42. You're at £15.20 or $26.40 if you're a Platinum member. Hi, Carletta from Arkansas. Pat's joined us saying, good morning, CC team and fellow crafters from a cold and windy New Jersey, but no snow. And Pat also says, Michelle and Ben, you're giving me a laugh this morning already. I'm sure there'll be more laughs as we head through the show. We're feeling sort of that way today. And Christine says, what do you call a snowman named Ben that tells tales? A snow fake instead of a snow. You made that one up, didn't you? That's very, I like that. That's good. It got a groan in my ear from producer Johnny, but I liked it. Lillian's joined us. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Kim Rice, who says, love this paper. Looking forward to using it after the holidays. Love the Pro paper, says Stephen Nicole. I'm running out of room to store it all. I need an extension to put it all in. And Christine Mahoney. Why was the snowman looking through a pile of carrots? He was picking his nose. I got a good guffaw from the other side of the studio there, Christine, didn't it? If you can't think of any questions, by the way, to ask in the masterclass, feel free to keep sending in jokes, because we've always got time for those. Now, great deal coming up for you here when it comes to dies and templates to be able to create the picnic box and also your prism treat box. I don't have the actual, because I think you've got them, haven't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have the actual packaging here, but what you've got the ability to do with your picnic box is make your cute little boxes like so, which you can then, with the stencil, create a gorgeous little picnic box boo-boo with. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's one of my favourite little construction dies and templates that we do, but that's included. And of course, you can make multiples of these tiny little boxes as well. You don't have to build it into a picnic box each and every time that you use these. So really handy to make these cute little boxes. And then we've got a sample. Well, we did have a sample somewhere. It might be over there, where you can kind of create the smaller boxes that go within the bigger box. But as a little cute picnic box, I think that's amazing. So you've got the dies and the templates to be able to create that. And then also you've got the dies and templates to be able to create your prism treat box. Now you can make. I'm having flashbacks to last week. You can make these. Debbie, what was she like? You can obviously make the individual little boxes like so. So, you know, perfect for popping in little treats. There's a certain chocolate bar I always think would go very nicely in there. You know the one I'm thinking of? Yes, that's right, Johnny, the Whisper. But what you can do is you get the template to go with these. So you make the actual little boxes themselves, and then you've got your little template which allows you to, as you've done here, create a really. Sorry, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing about Debbie. Yeah, you can. Sorry, it keeps coming back into my head. Which allows you to create this brilliant little roll up. So you create that really, really fun box. So, you know, putting multiple little presents in there. It's a really, really fun idea and so easy to get working with. Normally you should be paying £80 or $90 for this set. It works out as 38 dies, and then you've got your stencils included as well. £15.20 for the two, or $16.80 if you're a Platinum member, is incredible value. So this is the kind of finished project that you can be making. But Michelle, you got the actual product over there. Which one are you going to craft with? I'm
going to use the picnic treat box.
Okay.
But I do, in fact, let me just. I'll bring this one up as well, so I can, so you can see the packaging for the roll-up treat box. So this is the packaging for the roll-up treat box, and you can see it shows you on here. In fact, let me pop them out for you so you can see. You've got all those dies, so that's obviously your main die. You've got all those matte and layer dies in there. You've got some instructions in there. My stencil is missing, but this is your stencil. What that does, that creates the wrap. So that's going to go, you're going to create your 6 boxes, and this is going to create your wrap to go around and enclose it. But again, you've got some instructions in there. You've got all those dies, not just that main piece, but you've got matte pieces, you've got decorative cuttings, you've got elements to pop on top as well. So it's an amazing, these are by far my favourite products that we've done, because it's a box. So, you know, any kind of box, and I'm definitely sold.
You don't like construction, do you?
Pardon?
You don't like a bit of construction, do you?
No, if I must, you know.
Not again.
But this is the other one. So this is the one I'm going to use. So this is your picnic treat box. But straight away you can see what you can be creating. This is your exploding box. That's the one that Ben was just showing you. So literally you're popping 2 of them together to create that, and you're going to pop a handle on. If you want to create this exploding box, this is where you've got your stencils that are going to come in. You've got the lid, and then you've got this piece as well. So this is what's you're going to cut a square piece of card.
Okay.
You're going to stencil around this 4 times, and those are going to be your exploding box sides. So these pieces here, this is your tab that's going to glue to the base. You're going to create your lid, then 4 of those boxes. It shows you again, I don't have my instructions in this one, but there is instructions in there for you.
Yeah.
So it's very, very easy to do. It's an explosion box. I think we've seen me alone do enough of them, let alone anyone else. But this is the die set. So you've got that huge die that's going to create the boxes to go inside. And again, look how much metal for your money you have got in here. You've got the beautiful hearts that are going to cut into the side of your box. And then you've got lots and lots of mats and layers and decorative elements. That means you're going to do dozens and dozens of boxes before you start repeating that same pattern. In fact, I bet even more. Before you start sort of repeating that same box. So the amount of different styles that you can create is literally so many.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to grab my plates, because I've still got my little ones out, and obviously they're not going to work. So just put those under here. So I've got some of that gorgeous card that Ben was just showing you.
Oh yeah.
Perfect for this, because it's a 250 GSM. Perfect weight for boxes. I would never go any lower than a 250 if you're wanting to create boxes. And then, you know, adding on mats and layers obviously makes your box even sturdier. So let me get, it's stuck. These are, that Ditsy floral, I cannot get over a Ditsy floral. So we're going to pop that on here, and we're going to run it through.
You've got a bit of a ditzy floral going on with your dress today.
It is a little, isn't it?
Yeah.
A ditzy floral dress to go with a ditzy me.
Ah, with pockets.
With pockets.
The dress has got the pockets,
yeah,
not
no,
you.
I don't have pockets. That would be a bit weird. Yes, the dress.
Yeah.
I love a good dress with pockets.
Me too.
You can get wedding dresses now with pockets.
Wedding dress with pockets?
Yeah, I've seen loads of wedding dresses with pockets.
What do you need to have in your pockets on your wedding day? I mean, obviously, the bloke needs a pocket to put the ring in, doesn't he? But as a bride, I mean...
I don't know. The bride is supposed to make other people carry all the stuff that she needs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You've got plenty of people there, all your bridesmaids, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Aren't they supposed to carry the stuff?
Well, exactly. Right, so we've got this beautiful box all cut out. So you've got all those score lines on. So that's all we're going to do for now, is we're just going to burnish all those score lines. And you can see they burnish absolutely beautiful and with ease, especially on this cardstock. Yeah. So we're just going to fold all those, being careful. I don't even need to come in with my scoring tool to sort of re-burnish these, because they're absolutely amazing in here. Yeah. Oh, don't forget those 2. So there's the last 2. So what would happen if we're popping this box together? You're going to glue those 2, you're going to bring it over, and then you're going to glue those 2 up, and then it's just going to, just all fingers and no thumbs. All thumbs and no fingers, one of them. But so that's how it's going to close. So all your sides are going to be glued together, and then your lid opens and closes. But we're going to do it just a little bit different. Because I thought just changing which tabs we're going to glue down, we'll do it just that little bit different.
Oh, okay.
So these 2 tabs here, which you wouldn't glue down, we're going to glue. And I'm going to use my red liner when I find the end.
What's made you think of this?
I don't know. It just came to me. I made one of the boxes when I was doing my prep, and I just thought, oh, can I make this close in a different way to do something a little bit different with it? Because there's so many things that you can do with it, with the way that it does close naturally. But if you just swap it up a little bit, then that means there's lots more uses for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to glue those 2, and then these 2 here, next to the lid, we're going to glue those as well. So the front, so that's going to be the front. We're going to make the front sort of flap open. So pop glue on there and there. I'm using red liner because it's a box and because it's going to be one that we're going to be opening and closing.
Yeah.
Your red liner tape, and especially with it being that coated pearlescent cardstock, for me, is the glue I'm always going to go to. And the tabs fit this one perfectly. So this is your widest, this is your 12 mil. It fits down those tabs absolutely perfectly. Right, so before I take those over, or take those off, sorry, I'm just going to bring this over and close it. So you can see that that's how it's that would normally be my tab. But what we're going to do is we're going to create it so these open that way. So you've got that little almost like sweet dispenser style front.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see that it's not going to quite close. Once we've glued those, it's not going to close. So what you need to do, you need to cut a tiny little cheese wedge off of here.
Okay.
So just here. So we're talking about
cheese.
1/4 of an inch. Can you see how small that little wedge is?
Oh, yeah.
So it's literally, that's even worse, isn't it?
What?
On my hand, I
What's
thought
on
you'd
your
be
hand?
able to see it by a little cheese wedge.
Oh, a little bit of cheese. Yeah.
So that is literally how much you're going to take off of that corner. If you take too much off, it's going to keep flapping open.
Yeah.
So again, before I glue all this together, I'm just going to make sure that it closes.
I like
And
that.
it does. So you've got that opening at the front instead.
Yeah. Hello.
So now we're happy with that. We're going to take off our red liner tape.
Yeah.
And we'll glue those different bits closed instead.
Whilst you're gluing, we can say hi to Rhonda, who's joined us from a very cold Oak Park near Chicago. Lois says hello from Ohio, the place that looks like a tractor. Betty Weaver's in from Idaho. Cat Butt says hello, Ben, Michelle, Susie team, and everyone. I'm in full hibernation mode now until the 7th of March. 7th of March?
7th of March.
Praying on CTV, it says. 7th of March? Is that what happens in Scotland from now until the 7th of March? Everyone just
Hibernates.
hibernates because it's so cold. Poor Prince times 4's in from South Carolina. Jen Shank says, good morning to the lovely Michelle, Ben and team. And Terry Anderson says, oh, Ben, when will you start wearing the Christmas jumpers? Friday. Yeah, Friday. No, I said I was going to put it on today, but I have put on a jumper. I'll go Christmas. I'll put my first one on Friday. And Hannah says, I always think you say prison treat box. It's definitely a prism treat box. PRISM. And good morning to Trish Lestelle, who says, good morning all from Reno. I just made the prison box yesterday. Fun project. Oh, here we go. And Pat says, pockets on wedding dresses. Some brides will carry a tissue or hanky on their wedding day or something sentimental. Oh, is that the something borrowed, something
Something
blue?
old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Okay. What is that to do with? Is that something you have to wear on your wedding day?
No, I don't think you have to wear it. Yeah. It's an old wives' tale, as my mum would say.
Well, so you have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Yeah, it's supposed to wish you,
Good
you know,
luck.
all the best of luck for your future marriage. We're going to do the same again, so you can see, just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. This side here, about 1/4 of an inch down, you're just going to cut that wedge away. So let me just trim it. There you go. So you can see that's all I've taken off. And you're going to do that at both of these sides.
Okay.
So we're going to do that again. And then you can stack these in a different way. Normally, if you've got the lid that opens, you can't stack them up. But just by altering the way that it glues shut, it means that there's loads of different things that you can do with this.
Yeah.
You can create your advent calendars.
Oh,
because
yes.
you can glue them on top of each other. You can create, you know, those sort of, not exploding boxes, but you know when you...
They pull them up.
Yeah, you fill them up and you pull them out and then you've got all the boxes. So you can create those different kind of things.
I love the idea of creating like an advent calendar. That is a brilliant idea. That you could, if you looked after it, you could just use it year on year then, couldn't you? And just
absolutely.
put different things in the boxes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, if you're using any of our cardstock, so our cardstock, our white and our black is a 300 GSM, our Centura Pearl is a 310. So they are by far strong enough and sturdy enough to be built and put away each year. Can you see how it pops open like a little sweet dispenser?
Yeah.
So I've obviously got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
And orange and green.
There was no pink, so, you know, but we went with it anyway. So I've obviously got 7, I had to count them then, 7 little boxes. So I thought advent calendar or a little tree. So again, using those papers, I've just used my multi-purpose cardstock.
Yeah.
For the base, it's going to be like a little book, look. So just multi-purpose cardstock, our white, because it's a 300 GSM. It's layered up with this beautiful pearlescent, which is a 250. So instantly you have got a real thick, heavyweight sort of book. Just a bit of acetate on the front. And then what we're going to do is it means that we can glue these in a totally different way. So we're going to glue them in this way. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun for speed. Again, red liner tape, I mean, I'm not going to do that because it's going to take me way too long, or your hot glue gun. So let's just pop some hot glue.
So I got a question then, seeing as there aren't any questions yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hot glue gun. When to hot glue gun and when to not hot glue gun? I know if you were like, I don't know, if you were making something like, say, I don't know, like a little Christmas wreath or something, you would use it then, wouldn't you?
Yes.
But when would you use, so why are you using it now, for example?
So I'm using it now because it's the strongest glue. Either your red liner tape or the hot glue gun. I'm using it now because when this is finished, it's going to give me the strength to know that I can gift it to someone and they can be opening it and closing these boxes and I've got no worries that that's going to come away.
Yeah.
So it just gives you that added security of creating this. So I just need to pop them in. So I've made myself a little mini.
Oh, and because you've created it into that sort of
so it's, yeah.
lip, because I was thinking, how is she going to open the box now? But it opens at the front, doesn't it?
But because it opens at the front, you can put a tab on, you can put one of those little hook and loop things on the front. But if you make sure that you don't cut that little wedge away too much, they're going to stay closed all by themselves anyway.
What are you putting in the boxes?
Oh, it's got to be sweets, hasn't it?
Well, I don't know.
For me, I would be definitely popping sweets in.
Yeah.
It would. It's me, of course. No, none of these share bags.
No, no.
None of that rudeness.
Saying yesterday, we've got those. I still don't know what they are. I think they are heroes. I think no, Cadbury's minis. The other ones I mean, we've got one of those round tubs of the. I mean, we've got 2 boxes of those. I don't know where they've come from or why we've got them. Whether Laura got given them from a client for looking after the dog's walk, but they're in the kitchen and every night. Now, last night again, I thought, oh, I'll just have a cup of tea, walk in there, grabbed a handful. Sat down, had like 3 or 4, and then I was like, oh, they were quite tasty. Only small though, aren't they? Went back in, grabbed another 3 or 4. By the time you actually calculate how many you've had, you've probably eaten about two chocolate bars full. They're lethal. It's not even Christmas time yet, and already onto those.
The thing is that they start, don't they, putting all the big tubs and things in the supermarkets real soon.
Yeah, and they make them so inexpensive as well.
They really do. They absolutely do, and it's disgusting. So it's going to close.
Look at that.
And you're still going to be able to see it. The only other thing you're going to want to do is maybe pop a little bit of ribbon round, so we'll just do that quickly.
I love the idea of the advent calendar, though. I think that's a really, really fun idea. And again, the way that you've made the boxes here is a way that you could create an advent calendar, isn't it? With that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I know I've done it in these florals. I mean, who says that you can't have florals at Christmas?
That's
anyway?
right, yeah.
But the thing is, if you've got any Christmassy papers, so for instance, the pad that goes with this, that plain block colour is perfect for sort of a Christmas advent calendar, because you've got all those reds and those blues in there. But I just thought I'd show you a different way to do it, so just altering it a little bit so it opens to the front rather than the top.
That is so cool, isn't it? Isn't that absolutely brilliant? A different way to be able to kind of use the picnic box. I always say it like Yogi Bear. The picnic box, baby. Different way to use the picnic box than perhaps you potentially would, but it gives you more ideas, doesn't it? And certainly the advent calendar idea, I think, is absolutely brilliant. And you think of all of the different cards that you've got to be able to make all of the different boxes for all of the different occasions and different seasons. And if you haven't got enough cardstock, if you haven't got the right cardstock, then do check out this show, because we've got plenty available for you. In this deal, though, this is another one of those deals where you're either going to buy it today or not going to buy it today. It's an £80, $90 ticketed bundle that you're paying £15.20 for, or $16.80. Massive value for money. Create your picnic boxes, create your fantastic prism treat box as well. Over to you on that one. Michelle says, Pat, I love all your suggestions. I keep adding them to my suggestion book. Nee Connie says, dispenser type, genius, Michelle, and the choice of cardstock is wonderful. Michelle makes the box look glimmering. And Nee Connie says, bonjour, Monsieur Ben, Mademoiselle Michelle, and the fabuleux CTV team. Mr. Sun is out after chilling out these past few days. Bonjour, mes adorables artisanes. That's what she says.
Oui, oui.
Well, you better go then. I'll talk. Oh, sorry, you were talking. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. Didn't everybody else think she needed to? Oh, pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle. Maintenant, nous avons les rêves néons. Yep. Oh, Johnny, you speak French as well. Oh, incroyable. Très bien, mon ami. Now, talking about incredible, the Neon Dreams. Don't start that sentence, Ben, because you don't know the answer. This launched very recently. Every time I catch myself out. This launched really recently. And it launched, of course, with your ombre glitter pads. These, well, I mean, they're just exceptional. Slightly heavier card weight than we normally bring you, which is nice as well. So 300 GSM. Look at the designs. Neon Dreams. I mean, first of all, this is one of those pads. Actually, this is the pad, I'm remembering it all now, where you guys voted and said you preferred the B sides to the A sides, and you can understand why, where you've got this beautiful sort of marbled effect, almost like an oil on water sort of effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you get on the reverse of a lot of these, which I mean, that is just absolutely beautiful. Again, you've got that gorgeous, gorgeous sheen, that pearl card, which really does bring all of the colours and the designs to the fore. But then when you look at the actual main player, that A side, if you like, I mean, you can understand why this has flown out in its droves. I know we said the Wild at Heart was sort of Sarah in a paper pad. If Debbie Robinson could be a pad, she would be this one. I mean, you can understand why so many people grabbed it. The colours are gorgeous. The designs are like nothing you've ever seen before. It's got that almost very sort of hypnotic effect to it. Really, really colourful, really vibrant. But then again, on the reverse, you've got that sort of marbled effect, that sort of beautiful colour coming through. I mean, look at this again. Absolutely incredible. And not only are you going to get this in your 12 by 12, I mean, that looks like, it could be sort of like snake skin or reptile skin, but it also could be like, you know, when they show like a close-up of like a volcano that's just erupted and like the lava.
Yes.
It looks a little bit like that to me. I mean,
it does.
It's just a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous pad. Do not miss out on this. I do think as well, if you have got the Wild at Heart collection, there's definitely some crossover between some of the colours and the designs that you've got in this particular pad. So snap that up. You get it as well, by the way, I know I mentioned, but in the 6x6. So 24 double-sided sheets in the 12x12, 24 sheets in the 6x6 as well. It's 20 quid today if you're platinum, or $28. Massive value for money. Absolutely worth getting that into your basket. And again, the fact that it's 300 GSM means you're going to be able to do all of your construction projects with that too. Tape pens are proving really, really popular again today. Won't spend too long on these, but because I think you guys know the drill by now. But we launched these last Monday as part of Black Friday. They're the new refillable ones. I did see a question come in at the end of the last show as well, just asking, are we just selling these as a bundle like this forever? No, 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 no. We will be bringing you the opportunity to grab these as individuals and smaller bundles as well in the new year. It's just basically, this was the launch bundle, so it's your opportunity to stock up on them now. Try them out, see how much you're going to love them, and then you can come back and kind of stock up your collection when we launch the individuals in the new year. There's plenty to keep you going here, because the great thing about these, of course, is that you get your dotty tape pen and you get your regular tape pen. New design, I think they've been beautifully ergonomically designed, definitely much easier to hold. The fact that they're bigger and the design on them, they fit into the palm of your hand a lot easier. Of course, you now know which is which. The pink is your regular tape pen, the purple is your dotty tape pen, and then in here you've got all of those refills. So simply when you run out, you're going to squeeze on the end, take the, I suppose that's the lid off to all intents and purposes, and then you can simply pull these apart, and then once you've finished, you're just going to take one of your replacements, pop it back onto this part of your tape pen here, click it back into place, and away you go. You're taping again. No lids on the ends of these that you had on the previous one, simply for the fact that you've got that little tab that you can pop down when you're using it, pop it up when you're not using it. They are absolutely brilliant. And of course, they're 36% longer as well. So you've got plenty more tape for your money here. £35.99 or $50.39 is the platinum price on these. And for those of you who are wanting individuals, they are coming in the new year. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. The choice of cardstock is wonderful. Loads of people saying how much they love all of the cardstock on the show. Sean says, stunning, Michelle. I stepped away for a second, says Rosalind. Michelle has created an amazing box collection. She did. Kathy Myers has joined us from Missouri. And Crafty Angie says, Ben, you are so quick-witted. I am. I tried to anyway. Right, let us have a quick break. If you've got any items in your basket, get them checked out. If you want these tape pens, get those checked out. And if you've got any questions, fire them in. This is a masterclass, for goodness sake. They should be asking the questions, unless you know it all. But no, feel free, in all seriousness, if there's anything that you want to ask about any of the products on the show, if you're stuck on a particular project when it comes to maybe the paper or the cardstock or the adhesive that you're using, fire away and ask. And we'll see you back here in around about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comforts of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to show you how to check out Crafters TV on our sparkling new website, including how to watch live, catch up with previous shows, and how to view the latest schedules. So, let's get started. First, go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Select the correct location at the top of the page. Click the Crafters TV icon on the top right-hand side of your screen. To watch the show live on the website, click the Watch Now button in the middle of your screen. You'll be taken to the relevant show page where you can watch the show, shop the show, and shop the day at your leisure. To view the Crafters TV schedule, click the View Our Schedule button in the middle of your screen. You'll be taken to the TV schedule where you can browse each date plus all of the shows that are on that day. You can then click on each show to be taken to a page where you can watch and shop the show. If you want to catch up on a previous show, hit the Catch Up button on the purple Crafters TV bar. Then you can scroll down to see all of the previous Crafters TV shows from recent days. If you're looking for something specific, you can click the Craft Expert, Craft Area, Shows and Date filters just above the list of shows. Take a moment to browse until you see the show you want to catch up on, then click onto the show. You'll then be taken to the catch-up page where you're free to watch the show and check out all of the crafty goodies on our Shop the Show and Shop the Day pages. Enjoy!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanking you, Connie, who says I'm going to go for the refillable tape bundle. Brb. What does that mean? I'll be right back. Johnny just said, my daughter Daisy's just shuddered. He's such a dad. I thought it was going for the refillable tape bundle. You know, like they go. I know what she'll say. She'll say, Dad, you are not slay. You are not slay. Your kids, is that a word with that? Because your kids are slightly older. Well, you're older than Daisy. Do they say slay? They say, Mum, you're slay.
No.
It's not a word.
No, no. My kids are just all with the look. It's all just the disappointing look.
Oh, so
my kids.
Right. Yeah.
Johnny, if I tried to say something really cool like that, I just get like, that's what I get. That's it.
Johnny just said his son, how old's your son? Is he? He's 10. Calls him bro. Oh, bro. No, bro. No.
I love that.
Oh, dear. The one that I get eye rolls for is I'll go like, yo, dude. Especially with George, he's just like that. And just walks off.
Yes.
All right, dude. Don't call me dude. Stephanie says, good morning. Good morning, Melissa, it says here. Michelle. Good morning, Melissa. Ben, Susie, CTV team and friends from a freezing, yes, it's that cold, Farmingdale in New Jersey. And also hi to Kathy Myers, who's joined us from Missouri. Shall we... I've just seen the price of what we're about to show you now. Is that true? Is it actually the price?
Oh.
So these are the Ornate, here we go. The Ornate pop-out creator card dies, right? So they are, in essence, you've got the $9.99 each, so you're getting 2 sets. $19.98 or $25 is what you should be paying. They are, in the simplest form, just a beautiful set of nesting dies and frames to create that stunning Baroque oval with, but they do have this really cool effect that allows you to create this cool sort of pop-out effect. So you can do that very, very simply indeed. That's your Baroque oval. I can show you the design of this next one, but not the same effect because the board's broken, unfortunately. But I did not break it, Johnny. Yeah. Then you've got your majestic damask as well. So 2 fantastic sets of frames, 10 dies in total, should be £20 or $25. What are you thinking here? What are you thinking? They're going to do a great price on this. They're going to go, how much, what do you reckon? £15 you think would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, 15 would be good. We're going to go lower than 15. What about if we could do it for 12? 12 would be amazing. Let's try and get it under 10. What if we could do it for $9.99? The 2 for $9.99. That would be good, wouldn't it? There's a lot of metal for your money. This is £20 worth. $9.99 would be amazing. Well, hold on. Because we laugh in the face of $9.99. We laugh in the face of $7.99. You are going to get both of these Ornate pop-out creator card die sets for 3, 2, 1. £5 or $7. Platinum price of £4 or $5.60. There's less than 150 of these remaining. Get them whilst you can. I mean, literally, you could hardly buy a sandwich for that. You can't get a meal deal for that anymore. £4 or $5.60. That is the absolute steal. Producer Johnny got a coffee from Starbucks the other day. How much was it? £5.15p. A toffee nut latte you got. Not even the big one. It was the medium.
Not a Grande.
Not the Grande, it was the standard day. Normally. Yeah. So this is the kind of price that we're talking about here. So listen, jump in and grab, even if you've already got these, pick them up as a gift for somebody else. Work twice as fast and get another set. It's an absolute steal. Let us have a look at these with Michelle. We'll also say hello to Kimberly Fisher, who's joined us from a chilly Weeki in Florida, my second favourite place in the US. If it's chilly in Florida, you know it's cold. Right, Michelle. First of all, what a deal, and secondly, what are you going to do?
When I've recovered from the shock,
I
will do a demo. I'm going to use the Baroque oval, but like Ben always says, for that price, you have got 2 sets of lovely nesting dies. If you don't ever want to use it as that pop-out, you've got 2 amazing sets of nesting dies because you've got the outside piece, and even though it's going to stay connected there and there with those little duck lips or kissy lips, you can then just snip that away, and that is going to be your main matte piece or your main layering die. So that is the piece that we're going to use, and again you can see that you've got an extra 5 in there. So I'm still quite shocked at that price.
So am I. Almost
it's
speechless.
Crazy price.
Yeah.
I've used some of my A3 cardstock. It's just our multi-purpose card in the A3, so it's a lovely 300 GSM. It's 15 inches by 8, and I've just scored it in 3, so I've got a lovely trifold or triptych. What you're going to do on each piece, you need to measure halfway between it, so it's 5 inches, of course. So measure in either with a pencil or a score line. You're going to sort of just pop a halfway mark, and you're going to line up those 2 marks here. So those 2 little notches, which are very, they're very obvious for you to see. You might not be. Oh, you actually can see them on the camera, can't you?
Oh yeah, you can.
So let me just get a couple of pieces of tape, because we're going to tape this down, and it needs to stay exactly where we want it to be. So I'm going to bring this one further down to the bottom. I mean, you can put it as high or as low as you want, and then we're going to tape it into place. I'm going to bring in our plate, and then we'll run it through. You can fold that piece over if you want, or you can have it hanging out. It's not going to make any difference. It's still going to fit on your plate. It's going to go through wonderfully, because if it's hanging out the back, you can see it's not going to get bent, it's not going to get damaged, anything like that.
Yeah.
So we'll run that through.
Connie says, what? For these ornate dies? Slap me silly and wake me up. Or rather, wake Crafter's Companion up. Lol. There are less than 150 of these to go around, so they will disappear. Grab them as quick as you can.
Right, so we're going to get our pokey tool underneath our low-tack, high-tack tape. Be very careful of peeling that off. Let's lift that up. So popping that off, you can see by just folding, I need to pop another score line there, but you can just see by folding it how it pops out. So before we carry on, let's fold that piece over and let me find my score line on the other side. I can just see it. We're going to pop this on as well, and I'm going to pop it further to the top. We're going to have them sort of alternating where we're putting them. So tape that down. Again, fold that over.
And so if you did just obviously want to use these as a topper for a card, you just snip into
just snip that little bit away.
Yeah.
It's like 1/8 of an inch of your card that it's holding onto. So it's just going to snip away very, very easily.
You would use them for that as well, wouldn't you? Would you personally do that?
Yes, yeah, I use these all the time just as a nesting die.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful die, well, they're all beautiful die sets. So, you know, we like to have something that does more than one thing.
Yeah.
It helps us to justify when we're spending money. As adults, we tend to do that. If we can justify it, then, you know, even if it's the most daft justification, like, well, it's Sunday, I should buy something.
Yeah.
But anything that helps you sort of justify that can do lots more than just that one thing, then we're definitely going to go for it.
Yeah.
And this absolutely does. So let's peel that apart. So you can see I've got one at the top, one at the bottom, and then finally, just on the middle, we're going to pop it in. In fact, no, I'm not going to pop it in again. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just put a lovely matte layer piece on. So I need to quickly bring in my scoreboard because I'm just going to re-burnish those lines. So just that they fold nice and easy.
Okay.
So I know that it's 2.5 inches. So I know that I can go sort of on the scoreboard just at that 2.5 inch mark, and I've got it spot on.
Yeah. Perfect.
There we go. So that's those. Pop that down. And then you can see now just how it pops out.
Yeah.
And then that side as well. It's just going to pop out and stand there lovely like that. So then all we're going to do now is with this gorgeous, gorgeous card that we've got on the show. I've already cut these down, so we know that they're both 2.5 inches wide, so I've cut it down just 1/4 inch. I'm going to turn that round. Now, remember, you've got that hole there, so remember not to pop glue on the bit of this that's going to be sitting behind there.
Yeah.
So for me, I will tend to add the glue here rather than here. So I'm going to pop it round there. Glued it shut already. That was a good start, wasn't it? You will avoid gluing yours shut. So I'm going to pop that round there. And then I know that I can go across there and there. And then pop it just behind.
Okay.
So you don't stick yourself to it either. So let's just pop.
Question from Sean. I don't know the answer to this. I don't even remember. The carnival. Is the carnival luxury mixed card ever likely to be restocked, or was it a limited item?
Oh, I don't remember that one. Or do I remember it?
Wasn't it wasn't it a selection of? Wasn't it like a selection of like mirror cards? The carnival.
Oh yes, it is. It's one of our luxury mixed cardstock packs. There's the carnival.
Yeah.
It's got really bright colours in it.
Yeah.
I think it's got different textures in it as well, hasn't it?
Well, that's the end. Obviously, yeah, it's not on the web at the minute. Well, we don't know the answer to that, Sean, but we will certainly ask for you. I don't understand. I don't remember it being a limited edition.
No, it was just a pack of our luxury cardstock.
Yeah.
Because we have the sort of the coppers one as well, don't we?
Yes.
That's got some of that adhesive card in it as well.
Yeah.
Or paper.
Next time we catch up with Leanne, she is back in. I seem to remember someone saying yesterday.
Yeah.
Back from a cruise.
I saw her yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. She said it was amazing.
Where did she go? Caribbean, wasn't it?
She went on a lovely cruise, didn't she?
But was it 3 weeks?
Yes, she went for a really long time. I've used the 12 by 12 here, and then I've got one of the 6 by 6s because obviously it's a shrunken down pattern.
Yeah.
So by using that, I can get more of this onto my. So I'm going to put these obviously mats and layers through, but by using that, I can fit more of that pattern on than if I use the 12 by 12. So it's always a bonus if you can get the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6. Because mixing them sort of up together, it just means you're getting to use more of that pattern in a smaller space than if you're popping your 12 by 12 on, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I'd have picked the 12 by 12 piece of that one, I wouldn't be able to get as much pattern or as much
yeah, because
colour
obviously it's more spread out, isn't it?
as I have with the smaller piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I always think it's definitely a bonus to get the smaller and the bigger, because then you can sort of mix and match.
Which you do in this bundle. 12 by 12, 6 by 6, £20. I think platinum was the price, wasn't it?
Pop that to the side. So pop that off very carefully. Let me peel it. There we go. Look at that. How beautiful does it cut? Mm-hmm. So let's pop this together and get that out as well. So again, I'm going to leave lots of white space because this is so bright and so busy that you can absolutely get away with it.
Lots of people expressing their love for that carnival pack now as well. Paul Prince says, I love the carnival pack. Rose Baker says, carnival is my favourite. Remind me, if I don't do it in the meantime and report back, next time I'm on with Leanne, give me a little nudge and go, oi, Moseby, remember about the carnival pack? Ask Leanne. I think I'm back with her in December at some point. Oh, we got a cartload, have we? Oh, Leanne cartload coming up in December. Loads of good stuff coming your way actually next month, ahead of Christmas. 1 or 2 little surprises as well. There's that really cool surprise coming up, which we can't talk about. You know the one, Michelle. You know.
Yes.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Michelle, you know, the...
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah, what was that one? What was that one? You know, that one. There's your clue. It looks a bit weird, actually, that. It looks even weirder when you see the full shot. What could that possibly be that we're excited about in December? Jamie's just walked past, he's like that. Little Jamie's like that. Oh, now he's run out the building. Bye!
I could put a few gems on, I could put a little bit of ribbon on if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that because I've been really enjoying the whiteness. And I think it really pops when you've got such a bold paper or card on there as that Neon Dreams.
Absolutely brilliant is that. Don't forget, the Ornate pop-outs, you get both. So the 2 designs, you've got your Majestic and then your Baroque. Both of those you're getting for £4 or $5.60 if you're a Platinum member. Huge value for money, saving $14.98 or $18.90. Those will disappear. We've got less than 150 to go around. So if you like the idea of having those, make sure you get them into your basket and get them checked out. If you have just joined us, hello and welcome to Crafters TV. It's Masterclass, where we're concentrating on all things cardstock, paper, vellum and adhesives as well. So we've got loads of great deals to show you. All the deals you'll be able to find on the Shop the Day page on the website. Don't forget, also on the website right now, you've got our Totally Tiffany £10 $10 Tuesday. So there's, well, I say there's loads of deals. There are, but not as many deals as there were earlier, because loads of you have already dove in and grabbed a lot of them. But do have a look. Outlet sale continues on the website. And as part of that, yes, this bad boy or girl is still available for you at the best ever price that we've done it for. This is the machine which everyone's been talking about, the machine which has sold in its thousands, not only here on Crafters TV, but of course, you know, on QVC, on HSN. Loads of you have picked this up. Loads and loads of you are singing its praises. It is a fantastic machine for all of your die cutting and embossing. You know, if you're wanting to be able to multi-cut through loads of different layers, you can. All of these different materials you're going to be cutting through as well. It's everything that you love about your Gemini that you might already have now, with a few little upgrades, a few little added extras. Let's just say it's sleeker, I think. It's more stylish, it looks more sexy. It's got loads of additions to it, like for example, you've got that optical sensor in here, so you've got the ability to be able to pop all of your different plates through this. In your old Gemini, if you wanted to put your junior plates through your Gemini, you'd have to put them through on the side, but the sensor reads the plates wherever they are on the machine. So in all fairness, if you wanted to get your small go plates, they would go through this machine. If you've got a foil press now, for example, you're not going to have to get the extender plate, because the machine will read that and pop it straight through, no problem at all. It's quieter, it's quicker. You've got your fold down tabs there as well, so if you're running your plates through, you're not worrying about the plates falling out. If you get called away to the door, it's going to hold them for you. You've got storage in those fold down tabs. You've got your media stand here as well. Open up the media stand, you've got more storage underneath. You've got three, yes, count them, 3 USB ports on here too, so you've got the ability to not only charge your tablet whilst you're watching us and crafting, you can stick your phone in the back there as well. You can plug in your light pad, you can charge your desktop vacuum, you can stick in a USB light. If you're LAM, yes I do remember, you can have a massage whilst you're using your Gemini 2. She's got a massage chair that she plugs into her Gemini while she's crafting. That is showbiz. You're also going to get with this, of course, your new plates. The new plates in here you're going to find are designed to last longer. So your 2 white cutting plates, if you're flipping and rotating those, if you're looking after those, of course, you're going to find that they could last you up to 3 times longer. And your plastic shim, potentially up to 10 times longer if you're looking after that. You've got the glide feet on there too, which just makes it so much more easier to move around. And if you want to get it as an added extra, you can even get your turntable, which you can attach to the bottom to make it nice and easy to spin the actual machine round itself. The deal on this today, and it has been for the last week or so, is incredible. It's the best ever price that we've done it for. Should be $229.99 or $329.99. If you're a platinum member, it's $159.99 or $239.99. If you're a new customer as well and you've not yet shopped with us, sign up to Club Inspire today. It's free to do it, and we'll give you 20% off your first order, which means you will get the price that you're seeing on screen there. If that wasn't enough to kind of make you think, maybe I will pick up the Gemini 2 today, here is a little video which will explain more in depth about the features and benefits of this amazing machine.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather, and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing, and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind, and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and maneuvering your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
There you go, everything you need to know and more about the Gemini 2. Great opportunity to pick that up today. You've got to grab it now at this price. And as I said earlier in the week, if this is something that potentially you want for Christmas, why not give that person who you think might buy it for you a bit of a nudge? You know, I don't know how long this price is going to last for down here, so I would hate it that if, you know, you're getting it as a present, let's just say, and the person who came to buy it then had to come back and buy it at the full price. It might just be worth a little nudge now going, oh, look at the price, only $159.99 now instead of $229.99. Get it home, safely nestled under the tree, and away you go. And listen, read the comments, read the reviews, read what people are saying about it. Have a chat amongst yourselves in the chat right now. To those who've already got it, ask them why they love theirs so much and why they know that this is an amazing price. Janelle Wachtman on Facebook says, yes, the Gemini 2 is fantastic. Absolutely love mine. And Donna Yam just talking about the dies that we had at the end of the last show, saying that is lovely. 5 dies in each, yeah, 5 dies in each in the creator card, so you're getting 10 for, what was it, £4, wasn't it, platinum? Incredible. Jane Quayle says, I have those dies. I didn't know I could do that. Thank you, Michelle. One other die set, which has been very busy today, is the Grande Edgeable selection. This is another incredible deal for you. We've normally $12.99 each, so this time around you're going to be getting 4 dies for less than the price of what you would normally pay for one. How many have we got left of these now, Johnny, did you say? There's less than 100. So we had 200 on Wake Up Call this morning, 100 of these flown out the door. Are we surprised? Not really, because you should be paying £51, £52, $60. You're paying £12 or $13.60 for this set. If you love our Edgeables and all the design and detail that you get from like a standard Edgeable, you're going to absolutely love the Grande Edgeables because they're everything that you love about Edgeables and more. Because they're huge, they're much bigger. You're getting 4 different designs within the set, as I say, for less than the price of one. These are the beautiful daisies, so you can see here in the black and the white, loads and loads of different detailing and design through the actual die cut itself. You've got the little daisies there that you can lift out with your pokey tool to pop those petals out, and then you've got gorgeous detail along the edge itself. My favourite, I think, is this one, which is that balloon flower. Really, really love that sort of design that you've got through this. Maybe a bit of an opportunity for colouring, maybe some paper piecing if you wanted. And again, you've got a different design across the edge of that die itself. Then you've got the dragonflies in here. Again, loads and loads of detail in one pass, in one cut. Really beautiful decorative edge. And then all of those beautiful dragonflies flying through the foliage. And then the last one you're getting in the bundle is this one here, which is your gingham lace. So you've got that gorgeous gingham pattern running through this design. And again, lots of detail along the actual edge of your die too. Like we said, much bigger than your standard Edgeable. The price though is incredible, £12, $13.60 for that full set. Grab it whilst you can. Like we said, we had 200 earlier on. We are now less than 100, and I'm sure more will go right now, especially after you've seen this next demo with the lovely Michelle. Which one of these are you going to be using?
The gingham
Yes.
lace. Again, just another beautiful. I still can't get over the price.
Bonkers, isn't it?
Of these.
We've lost our minds.
These are the Grande Edgeable, so they are well worth the $12.99 that they were when we released them. So the fact that you can get 4 for that, well, for less than that is just amazing. So you can see it's a huge die. It's nearly 7.5 inches, and this one is by 2 inches. And again, it's an Edgeable, so you know that you've got that cutting edge here, which is going to cut on the edge of your card, and then the rest of the die doesn't have that cutting blade going round. Obviously, you've got the decorative blades, but by the fact, so when you look, and if you're not sure if it's an Edgeable, if there's no cutting blade all the way round, it is an Edgeable. These have been specifically designed to cut through 2 pieces of card. So I've got my, again, this is the card that I always use to create my bases, and this is our multi-purpose cardstock because it's a 300 GSM, which is, it's a heavy weight, it's a lovely weight. So I've just folded it in half. It's 5.5 by just over 7 inches, because this is just over 7 inches. So I just trimmed it to make sure that this is going to fit. And then we're just going to tape it right on the edge. I'm not going to worry about sort of judging, do I need it a little bit further in or anything. We're going to cut it right on that edge. So just lining, look like teeth, just lining that up with the edge. Let me just grab another piece of tape. You need to make sure that you secure this down. You don't want this to move at all. So I will always secure it at both sides. Yeah. Or top and bottom. And then we're going to pop it on. Oh, I still got a die on there from the last pack.
What are you like?
Remind us to put that away. Hey, what am I like?
She's back tomorrow.
So you can see and you can hear that it got to that die and those two sides of that card, and it was like, that's a little bit much, Michelle, but actually it's not. It works absolutely beautifully. So let me pull that off. So the only thing I will say with this is, so my machine at home, my plate, I'm looking for my poker tool, my plate combination that works beautifully for these is all of them. So it's all four. It is my plastic shim and my magnetic shim. Now I've just run this through and it's warped my card. It's just bent it a little bit. So I know that the plate combination here, I need to take a plate out. So I will take my plastic shim out and I will run it through. I've still got a bit of tape on. So yeah, take one of your plates out if you find it's done that, because remember, it is going through 2 pieces of card. Peel it off that way. You can see it's cut all the way through. So if I pop some of those out, right in the middle, it has cut all the way through. Okay. But can you see it's just warped my card a little bit? Yeah. Take your magnetic shim out or take your plastic shim out and run it through. And that should rectify that if that does happen to you. If it doesn't, then you know that you've got your plate combination absolutely right. And the thing is, mine's an older machine at home as well. Yeah. So it's just a little bit different. But oh yeah, you've got the 2 yet? No. No, not yet. But if I open it up, you can see they're popping out so easy. So you know that it's still going to cut. It has cut through beautifully. Yeah. It's just a little bit warped. So Blue Peter style. Here's one you made earlier. TV style. Here's one I made earlier. Don't get rid of them. That is perfect for confetti. For your shaker element. Oh, you should have left them on the desk and I could have come and cleared them up for you with Vernon the vacuum. Where is he? He should be there, isn't he? He must be there. Don't say they're tap the rest out as well. Huh? Let me tap them all out for you. Oh, where's he gone? Is he? Oh, he's there. He's here. Come on, Vern. At the butt. Ah! There, look. Behind you. It's behind you. Is he? There he is. That's not Vernon, that's the imposter. That's the imposter. Because he hasn't got the eyes. That's Vernon. Come on, Vern. It's the noise. It's so satisfying. That was like a little bit of children's TV there. Any kids TV Zech's watching? Still available. Might be a little bit old for kids TV now, but you know, young at heart. Do you want that in the bin now? Yes, please. Yeah. There you go. There you go. So easy and simple to use. I have it. I've got mine on my desk. It definitely needs googly eyes at home, but I think I'm going to give it the eyelash one. There you go. You have to provide your own googly eyes. Yes. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good work, Vern. I can't believe I forgot all about a new Hoover.
I know.
Or a new...
I've never wanted to be over your side more when there's a mess. Normally I'm just like, oh, I'll leave someone else to clear that up. But now, with Vernon.
Right, look at that. Look how beautiful it looks. So you can have this either way if you want now, because you've still got the stability of that 300 GSM card, even though you've got that decorative element cut away. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in, so it's some of that gorgeous paper that we've got. Well, it's not, it's card, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've picked two of sort of the oranges from the pack, and I know that they're 2 oranges, but don't be afraid to layer an orange up on an orange or a pink up on a pink, you know, because you've got obviously different patterns on both sides. It looks fabulous. The only other thing I want to do is to let's get another, so the same card that we're going to run through, I want to run this through again with this. So let me just tape it so it doesn't move. There we go. And then I'm going to pop this through. I'm not going to use the whole of this. I'm just going to trim, I'm going to trim a little bit off so it just sort of edges my card. You could pop ink on there if you wanted, but I think this paper's way, way too nice to not use as much as you can. So we're going to pop sort of a strip on as well. So peel that off. I mean, you can see, look how beautiful it cuts.
In all fairness, you're saying, oh, paper, but it is card. It does actually say paper pad on the actual pad, but it's 250, so that is a card.
It is. It is a card weight. Is a 250.
Well, here's my question. I've asked 2 questions today. At what weight would you consider a paper to become a card? About it's 250's card.
250 is a card.
Yeah.
I would have said when you get to a 220, you've got a lightweight card stock. I would say anything lower than that is, where's my paper trimmer gone? Oh, I think anything lower than that is definitely a paper.
Below 220?
Yeah, definitely. So let's just line this up on here. And I'm gonna trim it on that first, where that first sort of pattern is cut away. So I'm just lining it up. So this is what this is brilliant for.
Yeah.
Little things like this, because I can line it up on here, sort of my piece of card, and know, I move my thumb, that it's almost like a ruler for me. So I've just got that edge piece, which is all that I wanted. Let's trim it down. There and there. And then that's going to sit.
Oh, yeah.
Just
nice.
on the edge of there.
Yeah.
And then it's, again, tying in with the rest of it. So I've got those 2 pieces, again, of card. I've got my orange water reactive. Oh. I'm just going to take that off. I'm just going to add a little bit of ink, just a little bit of interest to this. So I'm going in sort of quite lightly. It doesn't matter about the edge because we're going to pop that piece of card over.
Yeah.
So it's going to be covered up. I just want to sort of ombre it up and out over that pattern. So pop that down, pop that there. And then let's put these on. So.
I must add to Teresa whilst we're watching you who's joined us. And Caroline Hanley says, if Ben keeps his moustache, he will need to put a matching one on Vernon. Lol. Yes.
He so needs a matching moustache.
And Teresa says, ha ha ha, thank you Ben and Vernon. I needed to laugh. There's no laughing matter. It's a very, very serious clean-up operation over there. They're still in stock, those desk vacuums, right? Oh, cool. Yeah, grab yours on the web. As is the foam on a roll. We've got a deal on that on the show, haven't we? The foam on a roll.
I was just going to say, another absolute essential glue that you need is your foam on a roll. You can see that it's absolutely brilliant to cover large areas like this very easily. So if you've only got foam pads and you're using up way too many foam pads on your larger areas, then you're going to use your foam on a roll.
There it is, bottom of the screen. You get 2 sets of your foam pads, and then you get 2 of the 10mm foam on a rolls. Foam on a rolls. Foam on a rolls. Well, on a rolls. Oh yeah, you don't like that one, do you?
No, because it goes mena mena.
It goes mena. Sorry.
No.
I still remember that story now. They're coming to get you. Is it your
My sister.
sister? Yeah. Dear, oh dear. The dragonflies sing it as they fly towards you. Oh dear. Don't we laugh?
No, made me shiver. Yuck.
Sorry. Trying to think of another song to sing now to get it out of your head. That's a theme, like it's the Spanish Flea by, it's Herb Alpert, I know the version, but that's the theme tune to a game show in the US, isn't it? I might be wrong, but I'm sure that is. Someone will tell me. It's like Jeopardy or something like that. Yeah, let us know in the US.
Right, so I've just got a couple of butterflies.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a little bit of tacky glue just on the back. Because I've got it in that dispenser, it means that I can really control how much that I'm using. So a little bit. So popping those two on here. And I have got, I know it says, ignore that it says Dragonfly Dreams, but it still fits perfectly with this. So that is my card, I'm done. But just on this card alone, so I've used my tacky glue,
Yeah.
I've used my dotty tape pen, and I've used my foam on a roll, and I've used my normal tape pen. So it just goes to show that even for one card, you are going to be using lots of different glues because they've all got a different use, they've all got a different need, especially when you're crafting. So if I stand that up and turn that around now, you can see that it cuts all the way through, which means that both sides of your card are absolutely gorgeous.
That is a really, really stunning project. If you want to grab the collection, here it is. All four for £12 or £13.60. You're not picking one here, which you'd be forgiven for thinking, oh, maybe I am just picking one. You are getting the lot. So you've got your daisy lace. You have got your gingham lace. You do that every time? It's both times I've done it. You've managed to die down. You may as well finish it off now. You've got
normally tap it on the side, but I want to hoover it up.
Ready? Chasing dragonflies. And last but by no means least, your balloon flowers. Thank you. Are you going to use burden now, are you?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to get
That's
it.
usually my job, but I'll let you do it.
Can I
Here we
do
go,
it?
look. Look how much fun it is. Clearing up has never been so much fun.
It's never been so much fun.
Seriously.
Where's his nose? There we go.
There you go. Yeah, push it.
It's got 2 speeds, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got 2 speeds, yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
He's also got a little new attachment as well.
Yes, his little nose.
It's not really a nose because it doesn't go. It should go where it should go there,
I think
where
it
his
should,
nose
yeah.
is, but it goes underneath. Next up, the lowest tote for you. Now, we've got a load of cheddar deals, haven't we, on the on the website. It's £10 Tuesday or $10 Tuesday, but it is actually totally Tiffany Cheddar Tuesday. And one of the deals that you've got is the lowest tote. So you've got basically this amazing tote for a tenner, which is absolutely incredible. We are so busy for this. It's capacious, it's big, it's strong, it's see-through, it's clear. Get it before it sells out because it's one of the most popular items that we've got left as part of that sale. And you know, I mean, you can stash this full of so many bits and pieces. Your craft and carry workstation will go in here, absolutely no problem. Things like, as well, actually, the storage drawers, which I know are available as well. But I mean, I can actually pretty much pack up the whole of the rest of my show in here right now. I've got all that cardstock in there, all my linen cardstock will go in there, no problem at all. And as you can see, I've got room to spare in here as well. There's even a little pocket on the inside just here. So if you want to pop in things like your keys, potentially your phone, that will go in there, no problem at all. But look, I've got 4 12 by 12 paper pads in there. I've got loads of glitter cards, I've got my linen card, got my pens, my refillable glue pens in there. And the great thing about that is, that's fairly heavy now, but this is strong. The design that you've got on this means that it is going to take a big weight, so you can carry all your stuff, no problem at all. Very handy as well, and I know why this has been popular, because you guys are buying this for your craft, but you're also buying it, and a lot of people say they use it when they're going to the beach, for example, or the swimming baths, or just when you're going to do your shopping as well. It's a big bag, nice and easy to put all your grocery shopping in. Take advantage of the opportunity to pick this up for a tenner, and that of course is before your discount as well. If you are a Club Platinum member, that will come down by another 20%, so that is your £8 or $8, only today and only whilst stocks last, so do go swiftly on that. Right, we are going to take a short break, so it gives you opportunity to get to the checkouts, also give you opportunity to just have a quick explore of that section on the website, where you will find incredible deals across the Totally Tiffany range, all for a tenner today only. Whilst I unpack my bag, we will come back with another demo, vote for the demo of the show, and loads more deals in about 4 minutes. We'll see you in a moment.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to show you how to view your Club Inspire loyalty points on our brand new site. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, go to our Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Log into your My Crafters account. After logging in, you should be taken to your My Crafters page. Under the Loyalty section at the top of the page, you'll be able to see your loyalty tier, the amount of points you've acquired, and also any pending points that you're due to receive from a recent order. To purchase products with your Club Inspire discount, simply explore the site and products using the navigation bar at the top of the screen. When you find the product you want, add to your basket by clicking the Add to Basket button. The product will appear as full price, but don't worry, your loyalty discount will be shown in your basket. You'll then have the option to view your basket or continue shopping. If you want to check out, click View Your Basket. Here you can see the list of items you've added along with the order summary on the right-hand side of the screen. This is also where you'll see your loyalty discount, and just remember, the price you're seeing at this stage is excluding any delivery charges. And how simple was that?
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Thank you everybody for getting back in touch. The tune, the Spanish Flea, is from the 60s and 70s, a game show called Match Game, or The Dating Game, says Brenda and Cindy. Yeah, I knew it was like Blind Date that we used to have here. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Brenda. Betsy says, the paper in your last card matches Michelle's dress. Oh, yeah.
Did?
Yes.
I never noticed that. Let me just... It's almost like camouflage.
Yeah. Where's the card gone? Hold the card up. Where's it gone?
Look at that. Oh, it's almost like I knew. I mean, I didn't, but I'm going to pretend I did.
Yeah. And hi, Jane Adams as well, who's joined us. Thank you, Rhonda, who's singing along to Foam on a Roll. Been a moment, hasn't it? Been a moment. I tell you what has also been a moment, a while since we've seen these bad boys. These frames are absolutely gorgeous. The Christmas, well, not Christmas frames actually. There is one Christmas frame. They're called the fancy frames. There's a couple of sort of Christmassy frames in here, and then you've got like a couple of everyday ones as well. The price is incredible. Normally, $16.99 each, or $19.95. You're getting all four of these for less than the price of what you would normally pay for one. Incredible. That's the platinum price, by the way. £16 or $18.40. Initially, I think launched these, weren't they, to actually use to kind of encourage you to print off family photos that you might have on your phone or maybe on your tablet, and to actually, you know, get them framed as a gift idea potentially, or just to put in frames around the home. But then when you look at the size of these dies as well, absolutely perfect for creating the most stunning cards very quickly, very easily, because you've already got in one pass that beautiful frame all cut out, ready to go. This one, of course, got a bit more of a Christmas theme to it, which is your winter foliage. But look at the opportunity that you've got there to do a bit of paper piecing, do some colouring in there as well, and then choose whatever you want to be the central sort of focal point of your fancy frame. So that's your Christmas winter foliage. This one here again, yeah, a bit more of a sort of a Christmas theme to this one, bells and bows. But then again, I suppose nothing to stop that maybe being for a wedding card potentially, or a celebration of sorts. And once again, really nice size fancy frame with all of the detailing on that one. This one is called your beautiful butterflies. Again, plenty of detailing. You've also got the ability with this one just to lift out and coax out the detail of the butterfly wings on these, giving that even more of a stunning 3D effect. And then lastly is this one here, which is your beautiful Graceful flourish, and once again the kind of sort of frame that you're going to be able to use right throughout the year. That one actually, love the fact that you've got the sort of cut here, so it gives you an even like thicker frame once you run that one through your die cutting machine. £16 or $18.40. You're essentially saving almost £48 or $57 if you're picking up this deal today. Lots of kind of like rub your eyes in disbelief sort of deals today, because the prices are low. This one again, all four, if you're platinum, less than the price of what you should pay for one. We're going to have a look at these with Michelle now. Which one of the four are you going to go for? I reckon you're going to use the holly.
No.
The butterflies?
No.
The bells and bows.
No.
I give up.
I'm going to use the Graceful flourish.
Ah.
Is that the only other one that was left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use the Graceful flourish. Again, it's a beautiful one. I love these. They are absolutely perfect for framing anything. So I was saying this morning, if you are doing your Christmas cards, even though, so this particular one I've picked is not necessarily Christmassy, but actually, if you pop, because you've got that obviously flourish there, if you pop that in reds and greens or silvers and blues, actually, it does become more Christmassy. But for birthdays, for any sort of occasion, these are absolutely perfect for popping a frame in. They are just, they're very simplistic, but very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
So kids, you're always sending photos of your kids, aren't you, to grandparents and to family, because they get sick of seeing your kids, don't they? But we don't get sick of sending them. But to pop, they do. I mean, of course they don't really, you know.
Or do they?
Or do they? But yeah, if you want to frame something, absolutely go for it. If you don't, if you just want a beautiful sentiment in the middle, perfect for that too. So again, I'm going to be using my favourite cardstock, which is the one that I use the most. It is the...
White multi-purpose.
Thank you. I go through the multi-purpose and all-purpose in my head until I get it right.
The white multi-purpose, all-purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use that again. It's perfect weight. And I know I've talked a lot about weights of all my cardstock in this show, but it is a masterclass on your cards and your papers. Yeah. And I think your weight plays a big part in everything that you're creating. So if I tried to make this frame out of some paper, because the paper's such a lightweight, if I want to put any dimension on it, I'm not going to be able to. Because it's thin, it's going to go all saggy in the middle, which is not what you want. So you want a nice weight card like this one, which is a 300 GSM, because then if you do put some foam pads behind it or some foam on a roll, it's gonna keep its shape. You're not gonna get no saggy bits in the middle. We don't want that.
No.
So let me just peel that off, and again, you can see it's cut out perfectly. How beautiful is that?
Yeah, it really is stunning, isn't it?
It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So let me just get rid of my bits. Oh, and don't get rid of that either, because you can paper piece that back in an alternating colour and have a lovely, you could have that on some foam pads.
Oh,
so
yeah.
raise the middle rather than raising the outside.
Yeah.
Sits back in absolutely beautifully. I'm going to use some of this. So this is from, what linen have we got on today? We've got
the Kingfisher.
Is that got a navy blue in it?
Oh, he's only gone and done it.
Yeah, that's the one I've pulled it from.
Or it could be the Fabulous Fuchsia. Is it?
No, it's the Kingfisher.
It is it? It's difficult to see on my screen because sometimes the colours I see there are slightly different to what they actually are. If you do want the linen, we'll show you that after the show, but it's Wild at Heart, Fabulous Fuchsia and the Kingfisher collection. You're loving the linen at the minute, aren't you? I am. I think linen is a perfect accompaniment to your crafting needs. I sounded like an advert then, didn't I? But Michelle McCarthy, it's the only cardstock I ever use.
Do you know what I love about our linen cardstock? It's got a white core.
Okay.
Now, I know lots of people are like, well, it's got a colour core, it's better. I don't think it is. I like the white core because...
Why so?
A white coat. I like a white core because when you distress those edges, where's my little... When you distress those edges, it looks distressed. You get that effect on your card.
I see.
If you emboss with this and bring in a little piece of sandpaper or an emery board, you go over the emboss and it brings that white core through. So for me, this is second to none because you can do so much more with a white core than you can with a colour core. If you tried to emboss and then sand away the top of a colour car, you've just got more colour coming through.
Yeah.
So for me, you can do more with our linen cardstock, which means it's more valuable to me and my stash.
Oh, so same again if you were like distressing it around the outside as well with your crimpler, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Is that all of our linen cardstock then, is it?
All of our linen cardstock has got a white car, which is why I love it. I've got linen cardstock at home that I bought years ago, and it's still sat there because it's got a colour car, and it's just not something that I use.
Okay.
I like the distressed look. It sort of matches me.
What, distressed?
Distressed. So these, this is now just deciding on what you want to do. Do I want the white with the blue drop shadow, or do I want the blue with the white drop shadow?
Ooh, go again.
I think.
What are we saying at home?
I think that looks nicer.
Oh, okay.
Were you going to go with the other one?
If that's what you really think.
I don't know.
I was going to go the other way, but...
That way?
Gallery, what do we reckon? Navy on white or white on navy?
Actually, I do like that as well.
Yeah. And Susie likes the blue with the white drop.
Perfect, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
But so just bringing these in, you could pop a little drop shadow on that as well. But because I've got the blue on the top, if I just piece that back in, underneath, obviously it will go underneath that blue. Let me just pop that down so you can get the full effect. So pop that down and then have your blue on top, the right way round.
Yeah.
And then you've got all that space that you can be inking up if you want. You can be putting your sentiment in if you want. You can have this on the foam and that in the background, that on the foam and the rest in the background. Entirely up to you. There's so many different ways to be able to use those frames. But we're just going to pop it on a normal 10-fold card. So we're just short of 8 inches by 6. You know that's that gorgeous linen card that I've just been using to create the frame with. I'm going to go in with my tape pen. Tape pens are always absolutely brilliant for mats and layers. They're more than strong enough to glue them down and keep them in place. So if you're not a fan of your wet glues and you want to be using your tape pens, then ours are again absolutely brilliant. And so again, I'm using those. Again, everything that we've got on the show, I'm going to use.
Ooh,
and that's
that works
from...
perfectly.
Sorry?
That works perfectly.
Absolutely. So, you know, different collections, but mixing and matching them, they work beautifully.
Fab.
I'm trying to remember what Jan said, and you need to go slow, don't you, with the tape pen? It's... and then you don't sort of lose your end, do you?
No.
Right, we said blue on white, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to pop Dotty on all this decorative. So I think with every project that I've done in this show, you've seen me use lots of different glues, even on just one project at a time, which is why your glues are so important, because for one, you need the proper tools for the job.
Yeah.
If you're going to be using naff glues, your cards are going to fall apart, you're going to get disheartened, and you're going to be like, oh, I give up. And we don't want that. No. So you need to buy the proper tools for the job. As much as we like to spend our money on, actually, let me use this. As much as we like to use our money on our pretty papers and things like that, they're sort of no good if you've not got the right tools, the right glues.
That's it. You know, if you can't stick them properly,
that's it.
Or you haven't got the right tools to be able to, you know, get them to the size that you want.
That's it. So just lining it up a particular, start wherever you feel more comfortable starting, and then the rest. If you get your first little bit in line, the rest should come very naturally. So there we go. So I've got that lovely white popping, which means the blue on the blue is going to stand out. So you've got a couple of options here. I could pop some foam on a roll round here. Couldn't obviously pop it there, but I could then use my chunky glue on these to allow those to stand up as well. So chunky glue is definitely something that I haven't covered. But do I have it's something that I never really use, I must admit, because I'm a foam pad girl. If you've got your chunky glue or your 3D Kalal glue, then you can be using that on here as well. If you don't want to use that, if you want to pop a piece of acetate behind it and have it, you know, on foam, there's just so many ways that you can be popping this particular piece on. I'm just going to glue it down flat. Oh. So again, I'm going to find my dotty.
Good question from Teresa. Again, this is something we talk about, but you know, if you don't know, you don't know. How do you measure correctly for your mat and layer? So if you're doing a mat and layer, what is your increment that you go with, your sort of preferred one?
Okay, so this one that you can see here, it's 1/4 of an inch. So just say, for instance, it's a 5 by 7 card. My mat will go down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and my layer will go down another 1/4 of an inch. That tends to be the standard one, but sometimes it's nice to do just 1/8 of an inch. So go down from your 5 to 4 7/8, and you will just have a tiny sliver popping through of whatever colour, but that also looks very, very nice.
Sometimes Craig does like a 1/2 inch as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can do. Oh, see, you absolutely can. So when you would bring your 1/2 inch in is either to just bring a 1/2 inch down with these, or have your blue as a 1/2 inch and then your patterned as a 1/2 inch, and then go down a lot smaller. So maybe have a 4 by 3 in here, and then mat and layer that with a 1/4 of an inch. So mix and match them. It really builds it up. It really makes it look elegant. I think every card Craig does looks posh and elegant.
And you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, definitely. I think it's to have a bit of a play, but I think from what I've learned in the few years that I've been here, that, you know, and if I do mats and layers, it's a 1/4 of an inch looks the best. But then, like you say, you've got your 1/2 of an inch option, and then sometimes you can do like a smaller mat and layer, but then have like a, how can I put it? So if you've got like an 8 by 8 card, then have like a smaller mat and layer, so that you're, I'm not describing this very well.
I know what you mean. When you mix and match those mats and layers, it really builds it up. It looks fabulous, and it definitely works on those bigger cards. So if you've got an 8 by 8, you can bring your mat and layers for your first 2 mat and layers down that 1/2 an inch, and then have a maybe inch border, and then add some more mats and layers.
That's what I was trying to say. You explained it so much better than me going.
Now I've got a little bit of vellum. I haven't put it on because it's snowflakes. I'd originally done my prep with something different, and the snowflake one went beautifully. But while I've got it here, I might as well sort of talk about vellum quickly, if that's all right. Vellum, we all struggle with. We never know what to do with it. So, for instance, I've cut just a little square of vellum that was going to go in the middle of my frame, and just treat it as paper, an extra layer of paper. So I've got pattern paper there. I could have used my vellum instead. And then so many options. Windows on your boxes instead of acetate. For shaker cards, have this. It makes it a really delicate look behind it as well. Let's pop this on here. I'm just going to use... so that I've just got this sentiment. It's winter holiday wishes. So let's pop that on there. I'm going to trim it a little bit shorter, so it's going to fit in my frame a lot better. So let's just trim it down, almost just like an extra large mat and layer, because you know, it doesn't have to be a coloured paper that's matte and layered behind here. So what you get is just a lovely...
That's really pretty.
It's just because you still got the pattern coming through as well. It just looks lovely, but I'm not going to put it on flat because my card has got no dimension.
What else would you use vellum for then? So, inserts as well?
Inserts for envelopes. Actually make your envelopes out of vellum.
Nice.
You can make tags tags for your bottles, like bottle tags, things like that,
yeah.
out of vellum. They always look lovely as well. If you are wondering what to do with your vellum, when you're creating a card and you pick that patterned paper up, put your patterned paper down, find your vellum and use that instead. Because chances are, if you're worried about the glue showing through, chances are you're putting something on top of it. So whatever you're putting on top of it, make sure you glue underneath that. But our vellum tends to be so thick and a real good quality that you don't see your glue coming through it at all.
Yeah.
So quickly pop just a couple of gems just on my frame at each end. Turn that round.
We're nearly done. I can't believe where this show's gone. Less than 10 minutes, we'll get your vote going in
It's
this
flown,
second demo of
hasn't
the
it?
show. Yeah.
So that's it, that's that beautiful frame. So if I stand that up, I'll turn it round and stand it up. It's just such a simple and elegant die set, I think.
Yeah, really, really stunning. And again, hopefully you've kind of, particularly if you're new as well, you follow that and gone, yeah, that is really quite a simple card to put together, but the look that you get is absolutely incredible. We'll get Michelle to line her her makes up. While she's doing that, just to remind you of the deal here, you're getting all 4 of these fancy frame dies for the price of what, well, less than one normally. These are normally $16.99 each, or $19.99. So you're going to get all 4 for £16 or $18.40 if you're platinum. You've got your Graceful Flourish. So this is the one that Michelle was just working with. And I know when I showed you these earlier, I only showed you on the portrait, but portrait or landscape, they work absolutely brilliantly. So that's kind of like a year-round one. Then you've got this one, which is your Beautiful Butterflies. That one is more of a portrait, does it? No, it does work actually. No, it works on both, doesn't it? Absolutely. Portrait or landscape, that's going to look amazing. Then you've got the beautiful bells. This is the bells and bows actually. And again, if you flip that, whichever way you go, that's going to look absolutely brilliant. Options again there to do a bit of colouring, a bit of paper piecing if you like doing that. And same with this one actually, which is your winter foliage. Whether you go portrait or landscape, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. Great opportunity to pick these up, and hopefully you just saw from that demo there with Michelle that actually these are a very, very versatile set of dies. For less than the price you should normally pay for one, you get all 4 if you're platinum. Let's get that vote going then. You'll have about 3 or 4 minutes to vote for your favourite make of the show. Have we done, you've done 4 again?
I've done 4. Yeah, so number 1, 2 hours ago, which seems like 2 minutes ago, was the treat boxes with what we opened at the front and made a lovely little Christmas tree with those papers. So that was number 1. Number 2 is those Ornate pop-outs with that Neon Dreams. Number 3 was Grande Edgeable. Grande. And number 4 was those frames that we've just done.
What you reckon in there? What's your favourite?
Oh, for me, it's a box.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I like this one as well. And that one and that one. Sorry.
And that one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3 and 4.
It's going to be 1, 2, 3 or 4 that wins. You've got about 2.5 minutes. Thank you, Rose, who says, beautiful card, Michelle. Thank you for all the tips. Thanks also to Pat Demarest, who says, beautiful card, very elegant. Yes, that is a great word to describe how beautiful that card is. And then Christine Mahoney says, gorgeous card, Michelle. It's been a great show, and hopefully you've picked up lots of hints and tips and ideas, and you're now kind of getting your head around all the different cardstock that we've got, the different weights, what you might use where, how you can use your vellums we've talked about, obviously your different types of adhesives. You've seen Michelle using various adhesives across the show, so hopefully we've covered off quite a lot, and you're now a little bit more sort of versed in all of these different things. If you want to go for linen cardstock, one of the best deals that we have got is this one right here. So if you want to copy the card which Michelle has just made, you'll need to pick up the deal on the Ultimate Pro cardstock, which is also on the show, of course, but she used the linen cardstock from this set. You're actually getting 3, I'll show you them all, but the Kingfisher collection is absolutely beautiful. This is the cardstock that Michelle used just here, this colour. So in this collection, you've got 24 sheets of your linen cardstock. So 250 GSM once again, nice weight that you've got, but you're also going to get in this 24 sheets, 6 colours and 4 sheets of each. Really lovely palette of colours throughout your Kingfisher collection. Then within this bundle, you are going to get the fabulous fuchsia. So in this one is 25 sheets. It's all gone very quiet.
Because the colours are so pretty, we're all mesmerised.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Yeah.
That one really smells amazing.
It does smell good. Sniffer.
Johnny. People do like to sniff it, don't they? I know, word of life, the better it smells, the better quality it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. True story. It just smells of
Linen cardstock.
linen cardstock. It smells pretty nice. Johnny's going to come through for a smell at the end of the show. That'd be so weird, wouldn't it? You and me in here, everyone going home and me and you at that. Listen, you have a smoke sniff at that. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye. Yeah, you guys know what we're talking about. This is the fuchsia, so you've got all of these fabulous shades of pinks and purples in here, and you've got your green for your foliage as well. 25 sheets, as I've said, so it's 5 colours, 5 sheets of each within that. That is the fabulous fuchsia. We might show you that again in just a few moments' time. Yeah, we'll go back to the fuchsia. Caught everybody out with that one. And this last one is your Wild at Heart. 24 sheets in this, so this one's again slightly different. You've got 3 sheets of each, 8 different colours within this collection. I mean, you've got a really lovely array of colours across the 3 sets here, haven't you?
There's a colour for every occasion across those 3, and you can never have enough linen cardstock.
No, and again, like you said, if you love your linen cardstock with the white core, that's what you've got across all of the 4 sets that we've got here. So, sorry, the 3 sets: the Kingfisher, the Wild at Heart, and then your fabulous fuchsia as well. It's got that beautiful white core. Pick this up. It's a fantastic deal. No bones about it. You should be paying $45.97, $59.85. If you're platinum, you're down to £32 or $40. And again, the fact that you are getting that over 10% discount, plus the discount with where you are within Club Inspire, on actually 3 of the most recent sets of our linen cardstock, then you've got yourself there an absolutely super fabulous deal. If you want to see more of the deals as far as the cardstock is concerned, our adhesive bundles, the vellums that we've got on this show, we don't have vellum bundles as such, but we've got loads of individual vellums for you, not bellums, vellums. The best thing you can do is hit the shop the day button, and you'll see all of those fantastic deals for you. Just as we wait on the winner to come through, don't forget we're going to be back this evening. Well, I say this evening, we're back in an hour for what is going to be a fantastic launch party. What off the top of your head, what you got coming up for us in launch party, Michelle?
Glitter pastes.
Woo!
We've got some other stuff, but I'm so excited about the glitter paste. I can't remember what else we've got. Let me have a look.
Confetti border dies.
Confetti border dies. We've got those. Well, I've got the lattice folding dies.
Oh yeah, lattice folding.
I haven't done those for ages.
Yeah, and we've got an Explorer kit.
Yep.
Out of this world deal, and did we mention the rub-ons?
Yeah, the foil rub-ons. Yeah.
Foil rub-ons, got those as well. So it's going to be a good show. Demo of the show.
Number 2.
Huh?
Number 2.
No.
Number 1?
No.
Oh, number 4.
No! 3!
Really?
Yeah, number 3. Don't sound so surprised. That's a lovely card.
Well, I know, but well, sometimes simple is just nice, isn't it?
That's why people like me.
I'm thinking that about myself.
Yeah. Simple. That's why we've got so many friends and family members that love us. Simple is just nice. Yeah. I think that's a lovely card, and I think a lot of people have voted for that, for the fact that it matches your dress.
Oh, yes. Where have I gone?
Yeah. Oh, disappeared. Gone early. Massive thank you to Michelle. We'll pop that one up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame, and we will obviously get you to vote for your favourite. There will be more projects to bring to you in launch party a little bit later on, and of course we'll do the vote for the demo of the show, demo of the day there. We'll be back in an hour's time. It's going to be a fantastic show. In the meantime, do not forget to check out the website, and if you've got items in your basket from this show, make sure you get those checked out over on the website as well. Worth just bearing in mind, the outlet sale continues. You're going to find loads of great deals on there, including still the best ever price that we've done the Gemini 2 for. So please, 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 if you're thinking about that, seriously consider the Gemini 2 today at the lowest ever price that we've done it for. We'll see a little bit more of that this evening at 6 o'clock. And also don't forget the Totally Tiffany $10 Tuesday deals for you as well. Whilst we've still still got them available because they are flying out the door. Thanks everybody so much, and to see us out, it's the Spanish Flea. Everybody.